Hello, baseball fans, and boys and girls, do we have a game on tap for you. The Crimson Tide taking on the Rebels in the final game of the regular season. The Crimson Tide come into today's game sporting an impressive 7-1-1 record. Their only loss coming against the Rebels, so kind of a revenge game going on here maybe. We'll see how it plays out. Leading off in the first is the birthday boy, number 1, Jason Date. Jason comes into today's game with a 9-game hitting streak. Well, make that a 10-game hitting streak. First pitch swinging, single up the middle to get things started for the Tide. Next batter, number 2, Corbin. He isn't wasting any time. RBI double, Jason scores in the run. The Tide lead 1-0. Next batter, number 10, Jack. He knocks in an RBI double as well to give the Tide a 2-0 lead. Corbin scores in the run. Next batter, number 12, Nathan says, "Hey guys, I want to join in on the fun." He knocks in an RBI single. Jack scores the run. Crimson tied up 3-0. Bottom of the second, the Rebels are threatening with the bases loaded. 2 outs for number 12. He strikes out to end the threat. Crimson tied up 3-1. Top of the third, Jason starts the inning off with a leadoff triple. Next batter, Corbin grounds out to first, but Jason scores on the play. Corbin gets the RBI. Crimson tied up 4-1. Number 10, Jack follows up with a double to set up number 12, Nathan. He rockets a line drive RBI into center field. He gets tagged out trying to stretch it to a double, but regardless, Jack scores. Crimson tied up 5-1. So the Rebels lead off the bottom of the third with a double by Miles, followed by a strikeout. Next batter, number 4, Walker. He gets an RBI single to cut the deficit to 5-2. Next batter, Jacob, follows that up with an RBI double to cut the lead to 5-3. They get another strikeout to make it 2 outs. So all they have to do is get the next batter out to end the threat. But number 9, Hudson, says, "Nope, I'm not having any of that." He knocks in an RBI single to cut the lead to 5-4. Next batter, Cole, follows that up with an RBI triple to tie the game at 5-0. Then number 7, Jacob, follows that up with another RBI double to give the Rebels their first lead of the day, 5-6. A couple of defensive mishaps that the Tide probably wish they could have taken back. The 9th batter of the inning, Noah, knocks in another RBI, but gets tagged out trying to stretch it to a double to end the inning and increase the Rebels' lead to 5-7. Bottom of the fourth, still 5-7. The Rebels are threatening again with a 2-out double for number 10, Silas. Jason to Jack, great defensive play to end the threat and keep the deficit at 5-7. Okay, bottom of the fifth, last chance for the Tide. Coach is trying to motivate the team. Number 3, Mike, leads off with a single. Number 11, Hunter King, follows that up with another single. 2 men on for number 9, Bryce. He knocks in an RBI single to cut the deficit to 6-7. The bottom of the order are coming through in a big way for the Crimson Tide. Jason follows that up with a single, but also a fielder's choice as Hunter was tagged out at third. Bryce moved up to second to set things up for Corbin. He knocks in a 2 RBI double. Jason and Bryce both score. Crimson Tide retake the lead 8-7. Jack follows that up with an RBI groundout, which gives the Tide a 9-7 lead, which proves to be a huge run. Oh, and Jack, we'll get back to him in a minute. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Last chance for the Rebels. Number 4, Walker, starts things off with a double. 1 out later, number 1 knocks in an RBI double to cut the deficit to 9-8. Number 9, Hudson, follows that up with an infield single. So now you have runners on first and third with 1 out. So the next batter, number 8, hits a sinking liner in what would have surely been the game-tying hit. Maybe even the game-winning hit, as the runner on first was running on the play. In one of the best defensive plays I have ever seen, Jack makes the catch before the ball hits the ground and makes the quick tag at first to get the force out. So Jack ends up knocking in the winning run and getting the game-ending double play to give the Crimson Tide the win. They finish their season 8-1-1 in a nail-biter with a very, very exciting finish. From Corbin, Jack, Nathan being RBI machines, Jason and Nathan being perfect at the plate today, Jack's impressive double play to end the game, and to the bottom of the order coming through when the team needed them the most. This was just an all-around team effort. Thank you, everyone, for watching.